market is in a recovery mode? There are two things which I thought with the tracking, whatever that we have been doing, what is that which you guys have noticed it? Why the market is in a recovery mode? There are two things which I taught you today, both have been shown today. What is the reason? The Dow, which was almost at 80, 90 points in the negative, now it has been recovering from the low levels. Are you able to see it? Is it working? What are the strategies which we are learning? Is it giving you a direct correlation how the market behaving? Next, VIX. I was telling you that it needed to power up and then go above the 10.94. What is the VIX doing? It went to that level. Can you see the line which we drawn today? Is it showing you exactly what we wanted to learn today? Two things which we learned, both are giving you a perfect example. Is the live market training is good, or should I do the post-market analysis after the market hours? I can always say this is how it will work and other things. But when you see it in the live market, are you able to get a conviction and that this is what is going to work and so on? This is what the market is all about. Now, next thing, guys, still we haven't gone into the two candle theory and other things, which we will go in. But I wanted to give you a clear clue on how it is. Considering it's an expiry day, many of you are just trying to do it for the first time. Just understand all these slowly, like you will get all the connecting dots. Don't jump from one to another. I'll get you there. Considering it's an expiry day, we will try to play on the Nifty from here. Okay, I'll just show you the Nifty trades as well, as and when if there is an opportunity. Now, in the meantime, I'll also show you the data. How I needed to look at the data, though I will be showing you some of the data, I will show you that. So now the Nifty is slowly trying to do a breakout. Okay, this is your Bank Nifty chart for the day. Just see the Nifty chart. Do you see any short buildup after the first 15 minutes or so? Do you see any short buildup which is happening here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yes, you are the only one who must be getting a double voice. Just check it on your end. Please do that. Okay. I hope others are not getting any double voice, correct? Okay. That means there is someone else also teaching you, apart from me. Maybe that might be your mind voice. Please check it once again. Okay. Now, guys, the most important data is going to be the trending OI data. This is the Bank Nifty data on a 15-minute time frame. It is still bullish. But look at what Nifty has done. Can you ever believe what was the data which we were seeing here? 11 to 14. What is that which I'm seeing now? Which side the OI is increasing? Which side the OI is decreasing gradually? So should I be bullish or bearish now? So if a position is being created by the sellers, will he create a position to be in a loss or to be in a profit? To be in a profit, correct? So that means these guys are writing aggressively on the put side, covering their position on the call side. How will I know they are covering their position? Can you just go to the option analysis? See from 19,500 to 19,700. Just see the data. I'll just show you 19,500. Can you see what has happened here? The OI in the morning was around 63 lakhs. Slowly it has come down to 22 lakhs. Something which was trading at 70 rupees, now it is trading at 160. It has almost doubled. OI has fallen. Price has increased. On the other hand, what is happening here? Price was at 9 rupee 25. Now it has come to 1 rupee. Next, I always look at round strikes in the Nifty. We will just see the Nifty because currently Nifty is trading somewhere around 19,640 odd levels. Now look at 19,550. The same story. From 1 crore, it has come down to 37 lakh. Price has moved from 35 to 112. Similarly here from 24 to 2 rupees. Next, 19,600. Can you see this? From 2.6 it went to 3 crore. Now it is at 1.52. This is a strike which I am going to be focusing on. Okay, so any dip, when the writers have given up so much, if it is going to be falling, that is a strike which I wanted to take it to my advantage. Okay, so for some reason, if I'm getting a dip near to this or this, I will try to enter. And the most important one, the most though the data and other things is not moving with the volume. If you see the volume, it is not giving me any 125k. So this particular market is moving on very thin volumes. But the only challenge here is intraday VIX has to be falling for me. And is it falling? Yes, no. Clearly, it is making a move. Now, can you see what's happening? When the VIX is falling, when the market is rising, it is bullish or bearish? Are you able to correlate it now? The two dots which we learned, both are giving you a clue. One, the Dow has recovered from almost 80, came to flat territory, and again it is just trading around in the territory. Now the second one, which is your VIX. Am I right? All have a proper correlations now. And considering it's an expiry, we will be tracking the trending OI data, which is also going to be giving you a clue. What is the clue here? It is currently like in falling significantly during the break, and they are adding more and more positions on the put side. So every dip is a golden opportunity for me to buy. Though like in during the break, I would have missed some golden opportunities. It's okay. But we will make sure that once it is giving me a like in a move again, I'll try to enter. But it may not move the same way the Bank Nifty moved. Okay, because hardly like in 30-40 point move, and here you will get like in 200-300 point move, right? But in case if it is going to be like in a small dip, both on the Bank Nifty and the Nifty, I will use that opportunity. Okay, I will use that opportunity. Now, if I'm going here, the price at which we traded, I think it has almost come to the levels, right? 360 was our average, and it is almost getting to that level. So it went to almost what is the level at which it went? I'll just show you the option chart of that. Can you see this? It went to close to 260 odd levels. From 470, it went to 260. Again, it is back at 360. Yes, this is the like an area wherein it is going to be a challenging one. Many people who ask me, Shiva, like, should I also do an averaging like you? No, never ever do that. If you are a single lot player or a multi lot player, during the course of the session, I'll tell you where to enter, where to exit, how you needed to use the risk calculator. Wait for the following sessions. We are slowly getting there, but when we are getting there, I will tell you how you should be using your capital. If you are having a 5 lakh capital, how much you needed to deploy, what is going to be your stop loss and everything. Using this risk calculator, we will do it. Don't worry. Okay, I'll also tell you what are the time frames which you needed to use for intraday positional everything. Guys, you guys are like in learning ABCD, but you all wanted to go to that next level. But slowly focus on this. Whatever the things which we are learning, focus on that, get it completely under your control. Now you must be knowing it. What is the Nifty is giving you a clue? Nifty is giving you a clue. What is a clue? This is your previous day high. It broke, and then now it is trading well and above the intraday high and the previous day high. What is the clue here? Is it going to be bullish or bearish?
Bullish.
It's getting more and more bullish. Okay, it is getting more and more bullish. Now, the only question mark is the strike which I needed to enter. So what I will do is, I will go for either 19,550, which is not a round strike, or I should look for 19,600. Now, tell me how much is the intrinsic value of this strike? People who know what is an intrinsic value, now tell me if the market closes exactly at this level, what will be the intrinsic value of this strike 19,600? People who have been asking me, right, what is discount, what is premium and other things. You see the spot price? What is the spot price here? 19,667. For 19,600, you needed to subtract it from this. What is the then intrinsic value? It is 67 rupees. What is the value at which it is trading? 80 rupees. The difference between 80 and 66, the 14 rupees is the premium. 14 rupees is the premium. That is the writers who can enjoy it before end of expiry. Imagine if the expiry is closing exactly at this level, the option prices on this one will go and get closed at 16. That is the time value and the IV value which is going to be for the expiry for the next 1.5 hours.
Oh.
Okay? This is not a future strike. This is the LTP of Nifty 50. Where is the future is trading? Where is the future is trading? 19,718. We always needed to calculate based on the spot price, not on the future price. Okay? So intrinsic value will be calculated based on the spot price, not on the future price. Now, since when you have a big difference between the future and the spot, if it is not a monthly expiry, you will see some synthetic futures getting calculated and other things, but I normally ignore that. More or less, the intrinsic value will be calculated based on the spot price. Don't look at the future for the settlement price. Based on this, you needed to look at it. I will repeat it again. People who wanted to know what is the premium and what is the discount, what is the premium here? I'll just open the premium tab. Then you will get a furthermore confirmation. Can you see the premiums here? 19,600. What is the premium? 16.6. How it is getting calculated? Can you see this? The price at which the spot is trading, the spot at which the LTP of the 19,600. So, open up that. 19,665 minus 19,600 equal to 65 rupees. This is the intrinsic value. Okay. Now, what is the price at which it is trading? 74. 74 minus 65 equal to 9.
9. Yes.
That is the premium. Can you see here? Premium is slowly coming down because this is like in a 1 minute delayed data, right? So if it is falling, you will get the calculation done. Now, can you see from 80 it has come down? This is also coming down. So something which should be trading and closing at 58, it is currently trading at this much price. So why this much price? First and foremost, why it is trading at a premium? Seller says, if you guys really feel that the market is going to go up, why don't you come and buy me at this price? A buyer who is coming and buying at this, he says, Shiva, I'm expecting the spot to go above 19,672 odd levels. That's the reason I'm going to be buying this. By expiry, I'm expecting the price to be much above this level. That's the reason I'm ready to buy that at a premium. You guys are going to a bike showroom, right? If the bike is in a demand, they increase the prices. Why they are increasing the prices? Because someone is going to come in and buy it at that price. The same way, someone who feels, though the market is trading at 19,660 odd levels, I'm expecting it to go towards 19,680 odd levels. Even if I'm looking for a 5 rupees or 10 rupee profit, I'm ready to buy it. That is the reason the people are ready to buy that product at a premium. Are you able to get my point? Are you understood now? This is what the value that you are paying for the expiry. They know we have another 1 hour and 30 minutes, and I can use the 30 minutes to prop up the price of the Nifty 50 so that this price also goes higher. Can you see that? That's clearly it's moving, and then you're able to see the price on the premium is also moving higher. Something which was trading at 50, it has gone to 67. And what is now happening? It is trading at 83. Are you able to see the premiums getting like closer and closer? It is almost trading now. I will show you another strike. See this one. What is happening here? How much is the premium and how much is that trading? What is the difference? It is almost 13, 14 rupees. That one was trading with a 20 rupee difference. This one is trading with a 14 rupee difference. Now, I'll show you 19,650. Something which should be trading for 18 rupees is trading at 35 rupees. Why? Because they feel if there is going to be a gamma move, that means when I say gamma move, just look at this option chart. This is where the shorts have built the position, right? Now, can you see that? The shorts are absolutely covering their position. The blue line is your OI. From 4.8 crore, it has come down to almost 2.1 crore. The shorts have completely exited the position, and the prices has been shooting from almost like 2 rupees, 3 rupees to 38 rupees. And it is trying to just settle down. Can you see the other hand? The price from 110, it has been steadily falling, and the OI data has been continuously increasing. So where exactly the sellers are creating the position, where exactly the sellers are covering their position. Is this giving you a clue? Always remember, when there is a gamma move, when the sellers are covering in fear, that particular direction you will see a significant price move, 3 rupees to 30 or 40 odd rupees. Why? Because the sellers are in panic. They are covering their position. They are moving from one direction to another. That is where, as a buyer, I will be. Now, what is the challenge now? Some of the strikes are in trading in discount. Yesterday we saw which side the discount was. Yesterday the discount was in call side. Today the discount is trading in the put side. But is it a big discount? No, probably 10, 12 rupees and max. I would normally look at the discounts from at the money. Now, when you're having this much of premium, that means someone is really like expecting this market to power up. That's the reason they are adding more and more position. But what in this scenario we needed to do is, though it has been flying higher, not with volume, I will always look for the support area. And moreover, by the time when it is coming near to the support, the premiums will also come down. And we needed to just go aggressive once and then finish the trade, come out of it. In this scenario, I would normally try to go for in the money or at the money strikes. Never go for OTM strikes, considering the market will give you a reward. Even if you look at the OI data, you can clearly see the long buildup is happening and short covering is happening in the OTM strike. If you look at the last 1 hour data, clearly there is a long build-up happening at the money and in the money strikes. So 19,700, 19,650, the OTM is there, at the money is there, in the money is there. So clearly we can look at 19,600, or a safer bet would be 19,500. Now 19,500, you do not have much of a premium. The only challenge is if they are falling big, then I will be able to keep a close tab on two elements which we tracked. One is the Dow, one is the VIX. Can you see this? VIX, it continuously wanted to go lower. If it falls below this 10.64, okay, you can expect serious short covering happening today. That means shorts, whoever entered the system, they are all exiting big time. So the focus will be on the shorts. When it is going below the 10.64, you can expect a bigger move. Next, one more thing. This is the Nifty, right? So Nifty is clearly the one which is making an, like in a rally. Now, any move on the downside, you will definitely expect one round of support now. Why they will expect one round of support? Because of the trending OI. Absolutely, they are creating more and more positions here. They are not creating much positions here. Okay. Now, what is that which I wanted to see? I also needed to track about the RSI factor. Where is the RSI trading now? It is trading at 73 odd levels. If it goes to 80, then I cannot buy it. I know since we were in training, we could like and we would have missed few trades here and there, but I would absolutely love to take a trade in case if there is going to be a dip. Maybe like 10 points or 15-point move. That's more than sufficient. Even now, this is getting more like an at the money strike. Only premium is around like in a 13, 14 rupees. In case if this one comes to 5 or 10 rupees, we will see the chart and then we will take a call. This will be my hero or zero. Why this will be my hero or zero? From almost 4.8 crore, it has come to 2 crore. And this one, from almost 1.7 crore, it has gone to 4 crore. Where exactly writers are creating positions, where exactly they are unwinding. Now, any dip, I will look to, it will have a support at that rupees 10, because this is the area wherein the buyers would have their average. And any fall towards 20, 15 and 10, this will be my golden opportunity for me to take a large entry. In case, if I don't want to go for like a strict at the money, then I can look at 90,600, which will be my safe bet. which will be my safe bet. Okay, but what is that which you needed to be bothered about now? Keep a close tab on this, the RSI. We don't want it to cross that 80 mark. And at the same time, it has been a non-stop rally, right? 19,600 to 19,720. So almost 70, 80 points non-stop rally. So normally you will expect one round of profit booking coming in at higher levels. Sometimes it can be a trap also. Sometimes they won't even give you a move. What they did is they triggered your stop losses. They didn't break the VWAP. From there, they took the rally all the way. What was the reason? The Bank Nifty was the only one which was a little weaker, went below that. Now it is also catching up. All the Bank Nifty stocks are in green. Morning, if you see, HDFC was in red. That was the one which was pulling it down. Now everybody is in the green, and Bank Nifty, once it crosses the day's high, you will see a significant move happening in Bank Nifty as well. Okay, you will see a significant move happening in Bank Nifty as well. Now, to be on the safer side, we can either play on the Bank Nifty or on the Nifty. All I'm looking for is one round of a small proper dip, and slowly we can add it over there. This one from almost 363, I think when we started it was around 360, 340, right? Now it is close to 420 odd levels. This is a clear of a breakout. Only challenge is we wanted to see some volumes coming in. Otherwise, you will see some kind of a profit booking emerging. Nifty is the most strongest one, guys. The reason why I say Nifty is the most strongest one, look at this daily chart on the Nifty. It is clearly giving you a breakout. Once it crosses the in a 50 and the 20-day moving average, it's giving you a perfect breakout, and it just wanted to keep moving higher and higher. And this is the only concern. If it breaks this, you will see a significant move. Can we get a support? Come on, get it to the support territory. This will be your support territory, and I'm just looking for that. Okay, so if I'm having a large capital, what I will do, this is for the people who are with a large capital. If you are with a small capital, you needed to wait till the support level. Till then, do not even enter. If you are with a large capital, you needed to look for every dip as an opportunity to buy. Okay, so 80, 75, 70, 65, 60. And why I'm buying it? Because this is clearly in a sell, like in a buyer's paradise. Sellers have clearly given up this. Can you see this? The OI is falling. It has been continuously falling. So I am just going to be looking for every dip as an opportunity, since almost it is getting into the expiry mode. So once it is getting into the expiry mode, you will see a powerful short covering as well. And now, are you able to correlate it both intraday and positionally, how the VIX intraday plays, positionally also plays? When the VIX is around 10 to 12, what will happen in the second hour? Will it get bullish or bearish? Bullish, correct. I'm just looking for one dip towards that 60 odd mark. That should really be good. But if it is not, then we needed to chase it as and when the short covering is happening. Only thing is, I'm not going to go aggressive now. I will look for an opportunity to RSI to cool down a bit. And also I'm keeping a close tab on these two parameters as well. Because this is almost literally at the end of the rally, and I don't want to get captured. Most importantly, what did I say about 230 to 330? After 230 to 245, they will play based on the expiry, whatever the position that they created. The large players. You wouldn't see the data playing a major role. They would start to take positions based on what they have it. That's the reason it's important for us to be careful after 230. Even you can have 1001 charts, all those charts will not be respected because they would have already decided where exactly they wanted to do the closing for the day. Okay, so talking about the VIX again, if the VIX is going to be falling below the 10.64 and continues to fall, then I would become extremely bullish. Or if it climbs above the 10.94 and if the market is rising, I will exit my position because it can trigger a sell-off. It is just playing around. This is the reason why I don't play in the Nifty. The pure reason is the kind of volatility what you will get to see in Bank Nifty. Can you see this? This one has moved from 60 to 80. This one already has moved from 360 to 440 odd levels. Okay, this is like an crazy, right? This we can easily like and think about like and taking a large trade and then getting a quick exit and so on. Here we won't. So we will just see both, which is going to be giving us the opportunity and then do it. Now, as it is heading towards the 76.80 mark, please be careful. That's not the area wherein I would needed to take a fresh position. Can you see what the Bank Nifty is doing now? Is it trying to clear the day's high? Absolutely yes. From the day's high, it is just giving up. You can see the price on this from almost 440 all levels. It is coming back to 430. If it is quickly correcting, then probably yes, we might get an opportunity. But what I would love to see is some volume. Volume is what we will know that the large players are coming in. If the large players are not coming in, you will get to see this kind of a profit booking happening. You will see a long wick playing in the like in a top there. Now, can you see this trending overnight both for Nifty and the Bank Nifty? I'll just show you that. This is for the Nifty. 659, 16 lakh, that is not much. But what is happening with the Bank Nifty? Can you see this? Some kind of a trend is emerging now. More and more bullishness. But what is the only challenge here? The only challenge is the RSI factor. The RSI factor, it is already getting into extremely overbought territory. Let me also quickly go and look at what is happening in the global markets. Which are the markets we needed to track now? Which are the markets which would have opened in the morning? Which are the markets which would have closed by this time? Asian markets would have closed. We needed to look at the European markets. Let's look at the European markets. European markets, before 12:30, how it was? It was all trading in the red, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5 down, right? Now, where are they trading? They're all trading in the green. So, based on the relatives, what is the mom doing? Mom is happy and mom is also saying, since you are all happy, let me also be happy. Correct? Are you able to correlate it? How the Dow and everything is getting the support from the other markets? Morning, mom was very sad because the Asian neighbors were like really adamant and they were not helping at all. She was very sad because of the Asian neighbors. Now the European neighbors have come and they're all saying, Mom, there is nothing to worry. Everything is good. Hunky dory. Don't even bother about anything. How the other index can pull the Dow? It is all the sentiment. Okay, it is all the sentiment. So if the global markets are positive, automatically the traders who have been trading, who is the trader who does it? A guy who is an FII who will be playing in all kind of markets, they are the ones who are making these efforts. Okay. So if we are playing in the Dow, you will also be playing in Indian markets. You will also be playing in European markets. You will also be playing. These guys are the ones who will be driving it. There are days wherein you would have seen Dow would be totally in green till 3:30 because they would be managing the positions in India. Once India market is closed, you will see a sudden dip happening in the Dow. Right? That's exactly the point. That's exactly the point. Now, more this guy goes down, I think the Bank Nifty would be the best bet for us. Can this guy keep on going lower? Looks like it is going to be giving us an opportunity there. I'm just going to be taking a trade as it is coming near to the support territory. Guys, again, I know this is going to be a risky trade. Please do not try to mimic me because my risk appetite is totally different from yours. Do not do that. I'm looking for every opportunity on the dip. Why? Is the data slowly giving me the conviction? Absolutely, yes. So 420 till this level. I will also teach you like how we needed to look at the strikes and then the levels when we are taking a session on the strike, which strike to choose and everything. As of now, I am just going based on the overbought to oversold, overbought to a support territory and just trying to look for a trade over there. Guys, as a trader, all you need is just one or two good trades, and if it is happening in your favor, then that should be good enough. Now, only question mark is whether they are going to be breaking this level again and then heading towards this. What they did it in the morning. What they did is, all they did is just take it below the VWAP. People like me who are playing for the VWAP at 50 or 100 points below the VWAP, our stop losses would have got triggered and we would not be able to enter when the rally was happening. Again, they were trying to break the day's high, having a small resistance, but considering the way the writers have cleared the positions on the call side, I'm expecting one more round of a move. That's exactly I'm playing for, nothing else. But if it is going against me, I should be ready to book that loss as well. Looks like they don't want to come near to this level. Can you see that? Now, I'm just going to be keeping it at 430 odd levels so that whatever the price at which we bought, we are going to be keep trailing it because we might get another opportunity. 422 was the level. So it is currently trading at, oh no, it got triggered. It's okay. So it got triggered. Sometimes it will, sometimes we just needed to keep it trailing so that you can protect some of the profits, whatever that you're gaining, and then you needed to keep it back. Time is around 220. Who's going to do what? Nifty is also like trying to make that move. Can you guys get the Reliance to help them or the Infi to help them? Because all these 2 or 3 guys are the ones which can push the market higher in a strong manner. But for the day, at least for now, looking at all the data points, I wouldn't be too negative. Especially towards the day end, they are just trying to create more and more positions to be bullish. Only question is, when we are trailing something, you can expect some kind of a trigger to be happening. Anyway, that news normally happens, but anyway. This is unexpected. Again, do you see a gap there? The gap is getting filled. Guys, always remember, when you see a gap getting formed between 2 candles, we'll be learning the gap theory as well. Please be very careful. Please be very careful. That gap will somewhere they will come back and fill the gap. And I will tell you the reasons also why they will come. Guys, please be very careful. Keep a close tab on the RSI as well. Okay, RSI plays a major role to be in getting into a overbought or oversold territory. That normally will be the case. Please be careful on that as well. Can we get to see a 3 p.m. move? Or it is a 220 move, 230 move? Can we get to see a big drop? Every RSI dip between 75 to 50 will be my entry point. Now the RSI is below that 70 mark, getting there. If it is quickly, always remember, as a scalper, we just needed to see whether the market is giving you a quick entry opportunity. When it will give you a quick entry opportunity? When it is heading near to the support territory, either the VWAP super trend or in the WMA levels, you will see the RSI is also taking a support here. And the most important one, see the volume. Volume should not be much bigger than the green bars. Okay, if that is happening, then you will definitely get a much bigger light. Come on, get it faster. They're coming back. For 29, now it is below that level wherein we entered, right? Okay, can they come back still some more? I would love to see some more action coming in. Guys, this market is literally getting bullish. Now look at 44,400 chart. I'll just show you that. What is the OI suggesting you? OI literally dropped, the price went up. Again, the OI started to come in. That means the writers are slowly coming in. Now the OI is literally at the day's low. And here, the OI is not increasing. That is a little bit of a concern, but I would love to see the OI getting increased over there as well. The good thing is, the way HDFC is rallying today, it's going to be like in giving a lot of move. As it is moving higher, I'm just pyramiding on the upside as well. Can you see this? First, we bought it at around 420. Now, again, I bought it somewhere around 440. Again, I'm buying it at around 450. Always remember, sometimes we have to be going along with the moves as well. The only problem is, RSI now it has gone above that 75 mark. I cannot do a fresh entry. Once it goes to 80, 85, I'll try to book my profits here. Can we get to see a big jump happening both in the Nifty and the Bank Nifty with the way the things are happening? Possible. Nifty has already given you 70, 80 point move and it is getting into like an extremely bullish, and this guy can support it, then you will see like in a bigger move playing out. What is the pyramiding? Pyramiding is when the market is trading at a particular level, we will try to buy it at both the sides. That means like an either on the upside and also on the downside. Now it is going towards the 470 mark, 474. From here, I will start to trail it. The only problem is, why am I booking the profits now? Why should I be booking the profits? Though our view and everything was right, what did they do today? They went, hit your stop losses, and then they are now making a move on the upside. So now you guys are getting the point? Yes. RSI is almost at 80. This is the area wherein, as a buyer, we should be ready to book our profits. If you would have bought something, sometimes it can go up to 85, 90, that is fine, but not every time it can give you that kind of a result. Okay, so please be careful. This is a very risky area, and the good thing is, it is going with the volume. Let's see whether the Nifty is going to go with the volume. Then it will give me a lot more confidence. I have drawn a line here for 125k, right? I needed to see whether it is going to be giving me with the volume. Looks like they are just going to be targeting for 19,700 as well now. Interesting move. But before that, they needed to bring it down once at least. Otherwise, it will be like in a big trap. 19,700. Will the sellers be afraid? Look at the sellers here. They had 4.1. Now they are starting to cut down. The price has moved almost from 1 rupee to 20. Imagine you being a seller. You will be literally like in getting scared, because if it moves from 1 to 20, it can go to 100 also. Okay, so that is the kind of day we are witnessing in, and they are like in adding more and more positions here. Now the only question mark is, RSI has gone above that level. Will the cool off happen in the RSI factor for me to get in? Now, what is the VIX and the Dow is doing now? Do you want to get bearish now based on the data points which you have read today? The Dow, the VIX and everything? So how many of you have never tracked the Dow at all during the market hours? Now I think you guys will make it sense, right? Does it make sense to track the Dow? Do we all listen to the mother here? Good. For some reason, Reliance is like literally not even making any move, but the the Nifty is going higher and higher. Imagine if the Reliance also joined the party. Reliance is the second biggest heavyweight, right? The HDFC has started its move, but if Reliance is also making its move, then it will be like an amazing one. Bank Nifty is 82, 83. The strike which we were having it should have gone to 500 now. Over 98, 500. See? Guys, this is like in a crazy move, but please be careful. This is where sometimes the overextension will also hurt us, because from there it will easily fall 100, 150 points, then we'll get stuck. Those people who ask me, Shiva, shall I go and book, and buy a put because of this? Never do that. Staying with the trend will always be giving you the profit, but if you are trying to go against it, sometimes what will happen is the premium erosion will be pretty faster in the put side. I would seriously say no. I think looking at the way the things are, it might be a crazy day on the upside, because you're getting a two candle theory after 235, but RSI is extremely overbought. But I think today is going to be a crazy, crazy day, guys. Please be careful. If someone is looking for a quick scalp, we might get that. Yes, two candle, but after 230, it's something which we normally skip it. But the only problem is, even though it is a two candle, should we go and take a trade here? All your parameters are fulfilled. Will you go and take a trade? Imagine if it has happened at 230 or 225. Will you take a trade? I wouldn't. RSI needed to cool off. RSI needed to cool off because this RSI is not ideally good for someone taking a large trade, especially after 230. Yes, both time and the RSI is not in your favor. This is like crazy, crazy move. Both RSIs are in like an almost at 80 levels. And look at this chart, 19,700. It literally went through a roof now. So there is every possibility that these guys can come back and then they can make another round of a move. This is crazy, right? Which is going on. Guys, this is where the one lot players and others, you will have a tough time. Because if you wanted to enter, you needed to wait for the right opportunity. And the market, when it is trading on a low volume and other things, it's going to be very difficult to identify the low and the high. If it would have been like in a perfect day, you would have got a two candle in the morning, the volumes and everything would have been there, and easily we could have made a move. But this market is ideally trapping everybody. Guys, Reliance is also joining the party. Please be careful on the Nifty now. I think more than the Bank Nifty now, the Nifty would be making a song. Why I say that? Right in front of our eyes, 30 to 45. This is the, what is that, short covering? What did I say on the short covering? When the shorts are literally getting completely butchered here. Imagine someone selling it at 5 rupees or 10 rupees. Imagine if it goes to 45, 50 odd rupees. Will he be able to survive? I don't think so. This is kind of a day wherein they are completely squeezing the short sellers. This is short sellers like completely gone crazy. Look at that. Guys, today, every dip, I don't know whether they will give it. If they are providing a dip, then that will be like a golden opportunity for me to buy. Let's see whether they are going to be doing that or not. Guys, this table is available. I told you, in indicators, you can search for option scalping V2 and it will be available. And one more thing to watch. When you see this kind of a graph, the bars, volume bars are ascending. That's a perfect one. Ascending bars are the most craziest one, and the way the price on this one is going is crazy, guys. It's gone to 69 now in a single candle, from 25 odd levels to 61. This particular candle, can you see that? This is tripling the capital in one candle. This is the power of extreme fear which is there in the market. The shorts are literally running left, right and center. Ideally, a zone wherein small retail traders needed to avoid. is the VIX is doing now? Can you see that? This is the problem. This is now getting into like in a gamma rays now. Please be careful. Please be careful. This is like in a market which can easily trap several people. Can they come back? Guys, like, and I'm not good at the gamma, theta, and other things. You just needed to understand the OI data. You will automatically get what we are thinking about. Can you see the OI, power of OI? From 4.4 crore to almost 2. This is not enough for you to make money. All you needed to know is which side you needed to be on. That's it. Okay, I'll just show you a quick trade if possible on the Nifty. 650, 700 is almost gone there. 700. The price has been like pretty crazy. From almost 70 odd bucks, it is coming below that 40 mark. And RSI, can you see this? RSI is cooling off. Perfect. I'm just going to be taking a trade at the money strike. Go along with that. Okay, so easily we got around like in a 20k in no time. Okay, just watch out. Any move towards the support territory, I'm just going to be taking more there. Why am I taking that? What is the reason and the logic? The market has been coming down. And the most important thing, the RSI cooling off, 74. This is the area wherein I wanted to enter, right? And I'm just playing for the expiry day moves. And can you see where exactly they have been covering their positions massively? From almost 4, they have come down to 2.4, and here they have taken it to 2.5. And this is where I needed to be little smart. Okay, keep checking for this data. So 19,700 from almost 4 crore, it has come down to 2.4. Look at the massive buyer covering here. From 12, it went to 50 purely because of that aspect. Only thing is, I would have loved to see some more fall happening so that whatever the positions which we are taking in, it would have given us like a lot more profit. It's okay. But I wanted to go aggressive once it comes near to the support territory. Most importantly, keep it trailing because these are all like an at the money strikes. Still, it has a premium. So keep it trailing. And if you are getting another opportunity, I will look for it to enter again. Is the VIX at day's high? Yes, it is. But what is it doing now from the day's high again? Do you see that? So indirectly, someone is saying like, I'm having a shot, and then like, and now what is he doing? He's trying to exit. When he's exiting, what will happen to the market? Market will shoot again. Are you guys learning everything live? Is it working? All the strategies, whatever that you guys have been learning so far? Good? How correlation happens between all of these factors? Why we are tracking all this? Why the RSI plays a role? Why everything is playing a role? And how the Dow future is playing a role? How VIX is playing a role? How OI is playing a role for you to take a trading decision? The only question is how quickly we are going to be getting towards the 20 odd mark. If it is possible, then we might do another round, which will be big, very big. Now, I think they are calculating it based on the synthetic future. That's the reason this one is trading at 94, 95 odd bucks. We'll see whether they are going to be doing that further. I would love to see this one coming towards the 20 odd mark. Why? Look at this. Usually anything which goes like this, there it is. I told you, right? Anything which goes parabolic, it will always try to correct it and then make another round of an effort. Okay, so I'm just looking for it to do a parabolic down move somewhere around 20 to 30, take a support and then move, make a move. And most importantly, I'm just playing on the side where the writers are covering their position. Okay, this is the area wherein I wanted to do it, but I think they are just not letting it to go below that 45 odd mark. Someone is literally playing it very smart. They say, Shiva, I think you are waiting for that level. I'm not going to give you that level. Guys, during the expiry, if they are coming below this level, it is all like in a game. From here, as I told you, data will not be like in much of a support. All will be of support is going to be based on how they wanted to play for the expiry, where they wanted to close it. One bad thing which is happening is, what is happening here? It is falling with volume. Do you see that? It is falling with volume. That's the only point of concern. When it is falling, we don't want to take that. No, I wouldn't take the put unless and until it goes below this level. What I will do, I will wait for the support level and then take a trade. So already we have taken some 500 quantity, right? I will just wait for it. Let it go below. Let it go to 20 odd levels or 30 odd levels. Therein I will be trying to take some trades. Almost it is getting into the 30 mark. So this one, if you'd have been trading few minutes back, it went to 75. Now it is almost giving you 50%. Can you see this? It has almost given up 50%, more than that. This is where, as a buyer, they needed to be coming in. Let's see whether they are going to be defending this level. If it is coming near to the 20 mark, then it will be really good. That is the level wherein I wanted to buy more. Can they? Almost, it has given up all this rally, right? Now you know the power of why I keep asking you to wait for it to cool down. I just wanted to give up some quantity here. It's quickly moving, guys. Be careful. Can it go below that level to 20? We still have around 5,000 quantities. The most important thing is I'm just playing based on my capital. Okay? Just think about that. Come on, give it to 20, 20, 20, please. What is the VIX suggesting you? Is it getting the shorts or it is the longs who are unwinding the position? Is the VIX moving higher? So should I be looking to buy it or should I be looking to sell it? You guys have got it. You guys have got it. But I'm looking for that 20 odd rupees. I'm looking for the 20 odd. So why am I looking for the 20? Because usually when you have such a large rally, look at from where these guys have picked up really fast. This is the area wherein they have picked up really fast and it went. And that's the area wherein I just wanted to enter more. Guys, again, this is my hero or zero kind of a trade. Please do not mimic me, because I know my risk and I know how much I have taken in my other accounts. So I will be willing to take that risk, but I don't want you guys to take that kind of a risk. Okay? Please understand. And I'm not deploying more than almost 4-5% maybe. That's it. What is the Dow is doing now? VIX not even rising. It was continuously falling. Then that means the VIX is saying that Shiva, like, there are no shorts who are coming into the system. Now the only question mark is, will the Nifty be able to again catch up that? So we will keep it at 44.5. Even if in worst case scenario, we are not going to be losing this trade. It triggered our stop loss. Looks like it. No. I'm just cutting down some of my quantities. That is went from 38 to 50 odd levels. This is almost like in a 20-30% move, right? So you needed to be really careful. It went to a M2M of close to 10K, and then it is now bouncing back again. Can it cross the 46 mark? Then we will place this. There will be a quick move towards the 60 or 70. Okay, that usually happens on expiry day. So what is the reason for me to go aggressive here? Can someone say, why am I going aggressive on that particular strike? The logic is here, totally here. And I'll also show you 19,750. Can you see this? The graph where it has been like from almost 18 lakhs to 1 crore in no time they are building it. The price has been moving from 200 to 14. Imagine if I'm being a seller. If I'm moving the price from 200 to 14, I would love to take that to zero. Okay, I'm selling a product from 200 and I needed to cover it. I will try to take it to zero. On the other hand, I'm not creating any positions here. Can you see this? It has fallen from almost 4 crore to 2 crore, and the price has fallen from 75 to 40 odd levels, but I'm not adding any positions here. That is the light trick which I can show you in the market. Okay, that's where you needed to be really smart. Sometimes it can go against you. Some of the smarts, people will try to trap you. It's absolutely fine. But you guys are getting a clue what needed to be done. Guys, still I'm looking for that elusive move towards this territory. Time is almost 250. Guys, the reason why I'm not showing the trades which I'm doing it on the other screen is you guys needed to focus only on this. Okay, don't worry about other things. The reason is then you should not be seeing like in the Shiva, you are taking a trade there which you are not sharing and other things. I want to share all the trades live in front of you. Yes, there is a way to sniff the gamma explosion. The way you will just see this. This is what is the gamma explosion. Almost the gamma explosion has happened here. From 1 or like in a 6 rupees, it has gone to 75. That is 10x. More than 10x. Can we get to 20? Come on. If possible. Okay, come on, get it towards the 30 mark. You just needed to get it towards the 30 mark. They're just coming here and then like and taking a move. But what has happened to the RSI? All your parameters are still good. Guys, I'm just looking for one quick gamma move. The time is almost at 2:55. That's the reason I'm not taking beyond 2:25. In case if it comes to around 20 to 15 odd levels, then I might just increase my quantity there. Even there, we can go up to like in a 2 to 3 lakh risk. That's normally I would try to do that, which I'm waiting for it to take. Can you see what they're doing now? This is a move which is happening before the 3 p.m. move. But the bigger question is, will they go all the way here, or they're going to be taking a support from here and then making a market move? 20 to 2030 now. Guys, again remember, there is absolutely no increase in OI. That's the reason I'm still like I'm confident this one has the capability to bounce. I'm a guy who plays mostly on the OI, right? So you will definitely see me playing based on the OI data more than anything. Again, remember, we are playing at the money strikes. We are not looking at 70,000, 19,750 or so. Now, whatever that we have bought at the lower level, somewhere around like in 32, 36, we bought it, right? Now, once it is going above that 40, 42 mark, we will try to trail that. If it is quickly going towards the 45, 50, then we should be good enough. I think we should be completely getting into the green, and then we will try to trail that one there. So our investment is totally like in 3 lakhs now, including the loss. So in a worst case scenario in this one, how much I can lose? Max 3. So if I would have already taken some 2.5, then do you think I will bother to look at this? Always remember, when you're taking an at the money strike or in the money strike on an expiry, see how much you will be losing at and then take it. But always what I would love to see is, when there is a bounce like this, a fall has to be also steeper so that you will see an equal strong bounce happening. Okay, that is something which I'm looking for. Come on, guys, get it to me 20, once at least 20. We will buy some another 5,000 quantities. 19,700 strike call. Nope, they don't want to give me that move. Come on. Look at that. This is the power of OI. Why we needed to be tracking the OI on an expiry day, especially towards the late end. You needed to know where exactly the sellers are creating the position. Or if the buyers are unwinding it, that's a different ball. But if the sellers is not creating, that will give me the confidence. Can it cross the 45 mark? Then we will place this. Don't tell me you're going to be triggering it. Yes, they have triggered it again. Guys, always remember to place it and then place safe as well. Say, for example, if you're chasing a rally and if it is getting sold, and if you wanted to re-enter, if you are ready, you needed to re-enter at the same level immediately. Okay, that's important. Another 1 more minute, we'll get to see the 3 p.m. move. Whether it is going to be on the downside or on the upside. Looks like already the move is starting to be on the upside. Guys, any at the money strikes, you can expect the market to be giving you a reward on the upside. That's exactly the market is doing now. No, it is getting wild here. What I'm going to be doing is, I'm just going to be waiting for a minute to see whether the 3 p.m. move is going to get to this level, or we can play a little safe, 19,650. This is a safe one. This is a safe one. Come on, get it towards the 90 odd mark. Look at this, 19,650. Why am I going to 19,650? Can anyone say this? What is the OI doing here? Guys, I don't think anybody would be like in showing you this kind of a live trade with the capital deployed and other things. I wanted you guys to learn from it. Why am I doing it? You can see this. The OI from 4.8, it has come down to almost 65 lakhs. That means the writers have completely given up, and every dip will be used as an opportunity to buy. That's the reason we went there. And I'm playing a little safe game here from here on. If it comes to 60 or 50 odd bucks, that will be wonderful, wonderful. Or if they're going to be keeping it at this particular level and write it, then we may not make much moves today. But the way things are, I'm expecting after 310 some kind of a move to be happening. How many of you are feeling like a little stressed out? Seeing my trades that you guys are fearing. How many of you are fearing that? Then you guys should seriously think about it. Guys, you should not have a fear. If you are playing in the market, you know the risk which you are going to be getting in. Then you should be playing according to that. And when you have the data to back it up, you needed to go with the data and then try to do it. Okay, so we are just going to be having a data play. That's important. That's important. I wanted to see this clearing that 95 mark, and then it can easily jump. I'm just looking for that kind of a move. Or if it is going to be coming towards the 20, or like, I'm sorry, 50, 60 and so on, then I will try to enter in again. So as of now, how much funds we have deployed? 2 lakhs. Even if it goes to zero, it's not going to impact me today. Because that's a money, like in 2.5 has already been made. So I just needed to play for that. Have a fearful trade. Guys, we are not taking a random. Okay, we needed to play based on the data, and the data is like in with us now. When the data is supportive, you needed to play based on the data points. Can it go towards that 60 odd mark? Guys, anything which is happening between 2:30 to 3:30, usually after 3 o'clock, between 3 and 3:30, you will see an adjusted closing price. This is how it will be. Where it is, I'll show you that. You will have an intrinsic value, which would have been already been decided, and the average will be like in shown here. So this is how the spot and the futures is going to be closing. So where exactly the spot is going to be closing, where exactly the future is going to be closing, everything will be displayed. Okay, so this indicator has not been released public, but that can give you a clue. So it went into almost 10-20K loss. Now it is back at that 10K profit. I'm just looking for it to cross that 95. It went to 78, but I was expecting it to go to 60 so that we could have added some more positions. But unfortunately, it is not the case. So all these trades are shown live, right? So that you will learn, though the data and everything on your side, there are days wherein they can easily trigger your stop losses. There are days where they can easily trigger your stop losses. Now, people who are looking for a BTST trade, what I would love to see, I would love to see the market closing it at the day's high, which is going to be giving me the confidence that it can move further up and up. Now, what is happening with the Bank Nifty? It is also into the consolidation, but the way it has given the move, 400, 500 points, it's significant. It's significant. Can they make a move towards 90, 95? That's a problem with Nifty. This is the first expiry for Nifty without the Bank Nifty support in a long time. After 2016, we are seeing a Nifty expiry without the Bank Nifty support on an expiry day. So naturally, you can expect all these things to play out. Since a new expiry, we also needed to learn and understand the concepts. Anything after 3 to 330, they will have an adjusted closing price. Beyond 315, there is no point in taking a trade because the adjusted closing price would have been taken into consideration. Don't try to enter any fresh positions beyond 315. Looks like they just wanted to play for the day. Guys, always remember, on expiry days, when they are making a wild move like this, if they are making another round of and fall wild, you will normally see one last bounce happening. Okay? Today, they have been in a consolidation mode. This is what I hate as a scalper. Why? Because as a scalper, you needed a quick move. If the move is not quick, then you can automatically get yourself, like in the market will just play around in the territory and it will not be giving you any kind of a major play. So for this trade, we will keep a stop loss at around 72 because anyway it is almost at 3.6. 310 is the level wherein I can expect it. If it is not going to be doing it, then there is no point in holding this trade. Final stop loss at 68 because I just wanted to see whether it is going to be taking a support at that WMA level or not. Another 5-6 points there. 1761, 1758. It is almost literally there. If it is breaking that, then the next stop is going to be near to the super trend. And once it goes there, since it is beyond the 3 p.m., we are not going to be expecting any major moves there. Can we see a big bounce from here on the market, especially the Nifty? And they wanted to take it higher. Let's see. I think the only thing which is stopping them, what is that which is stopping them? You got a clue here? No, it's not the volumes. The VIX factor. Where is the VIX again? Someone is seriously trying to short this market. Someone is seriously trying to short this market. We will keep it at around 74. No point in holding it beyond because when the VIXs keep on shooting it up, they're just going to be keeping it, playing it for the day, and then they might come and do the game tomorrow based on what the Dow does tonight. Can it cross the 90 mark? A perfect support at the WMA. The blue line is your WMA, super trend, and then the VWAP. Now I'm going to be keeping it closer and closer. Because beyond this point, there is not going to be much of like an opportunity. Guys, yes, tomorrow morning we will be seeing not only this PSR and all these indicators, we will also be going through the other connector facilities. Okay, so tomorrow is going to be an important day. Please do not miss it. And tomorrow we will try to start the session early at around 9:30, so that we will be able to cover everything tomorrow. And tomorrow is going to be a Sensex expiry as well. It'll be interesting to watch. Is it going to be triggering the stop loss? Yet it is done. Okay, so the 3 p.m. move, they didn't play much both on the call and the put side. So clearly this market is saying, Shiva, I think we have given you enough gamma moves prior to that. We are not going to be giving you anything. So they have done the moves well before the 3 p.m. and they are just like hovering around this territory. Nothing more, nothing interesting. So at the end of the day, how many of you would have given up once you saw a big loss on a particular day? But wait for the right opportunity to come. Then you will always be able to recover some of it or most of it or sometimes fully as well. Okay, though like I made around like at 1.6 after all the other things and other things, but it is not going to be an easy game. People would think if you have a large capital, you will be able to average it and come out. How many of you believe if because of large capital, you have an advantage? There is absolutely no. Larger the capital, bigger the like an risk for you are taking it. More than the risk, you will also be losing more. Okay, so don't ever believe that just because you have a large capital, you will be able to win all the time. Never. The only thing which can give you an edge is watch the data, go with the data. Okay, data is what is something which is going to be giving you the clue and it is going to be giving you the result, not anything else. If you trust the data, it can fail you once, but it cannot keep failing you all the time. So tell me honestly, our view of being bullish, did it play out? Absolutely yes. But what did they do? They went below your levels. They know your weak and stop losses. This is the area wherein you cannot hold, and they just clearly played for that. And once they done it, they did it in style. They didn't do it with volume. They did it towards the late end when they know that you are not going to enter. Nowadays, I used to wonder whether the market is literally knowing where is the two candle theory needed to be formed, and they are forming right after 2:30. Can you see this? They waited for the whole day. They didn't give you that move. They gave you here, but they did the move after 2:30 exactly. It's absolutely fine. Okay, but this is how they cannot keep cheating us all the time. But as and when it happens, we just needed to enjoy the day. Okay, so how many of you enjoyed today's session more than yesterday's session? Because today more of a live action, and I hope now you guys are slowly getting the clue how we are connecting the dots. Are we really like in taking a trade randomly, or are we like in having all the data points and then looking at the data points to take a trade? We have a process to follow. Though we are discretionary traders and everything, we have a process to follow. Guys, again, trading is a game of probability. Not every time we will be able to win, but the only thing is if we are able to cut down our losses at the right time, we will always have an opportunity to catch up. Okay? Even on a day like this, we could have easily turned it to green, but we waited it. This one went up to like a 48.50. Again, it came back to 32. Always remember, trailing is important. Trailing is important. Don't keep it. Look at this. This we bought it at around 30, 40 odd levels. Then once it goes above that 44.50, we started trailing it. Sometimes it get triggered. Sometimes it goes to 60 also. Not necessary every time you will be winner, but if you are winner, you should be happy. Except one or two trades. I think today we were like winners in most of the trades. The only thing is our trailing stop loss tend to get triggered. It's absolutely fine. In a longer run, you will definitely be able to make much bigger inroads. Okay, guys? Guys, yes, some of you who are totally new, it will be totally difficult for you to understand the concepts and the nuances which I was explaining it. Keep focusing on this. Every day when I'm going to be teaching something new, you will be able to connect it by end of the session how it is. So what is the synthetic futures? It is a calculation which is done based on the, when you have a like in the futures trading in a big premium, they calculate it based on the spot and the future to give an arrival at the intrinsic value. That is called as a synthetic future that they do. Okay, so those are the things which the exchanges do it. So what is gamma, delta, theta? I don't know anything. What is a gamma move? When the shorts are covering the position, the prices tends to go higher, right, in a rapid move. That is called as gamma. This is what is called as gamma. The OI comes drastically, you will see the price going up drastically. Yes, we will be covering the OI completely tomorrow. Don't worry about it. OI will be there, and that is the best thing which we are going to be doing it. Shaker, wait for a few more classes, you will get more of a change. Don't worry. Yes, the rate of delta change is called as the gamma, correct. But guys, for me, a person who doesn't have any knowledge from the finance background, I don't use those. Abhi, we will be explaining on the pyramiding concepts as well. Okay? Don't worry. Guys, in a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate today's session? 1 being low, 10 being high. Great, 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 great. Thank you. Definitely, we will have a lot more learning in tomorrow's session. Guys, after tomorrow's session, I wanted you to watch my 3 days of session for the next 1 week or 2 weeks till the time, next 1 week. I'm not going to be there, right? So I want you to watch it multiple times. Then you will have all the minor things. I would have said several things which you would have missed it on the live session, which you will be able to get it on the recording session. Every time you will learn something new, please watch the recording without fail. And also we will try to post the synopsis over the weekend so that you will have the synopsis of all day 1, day 2, day 3, so that you can go along with the document as well. Okay, so whatever the documents which we have been sharing, I'll also be sharing the synopsis. Guys, why we chose 44,400? Because today is the first day of the series. You can choose something which is there in 300, 400 range. That's what I reasoned that chose it. Let's go through the recording again for you to know the VIX concepts, because VIX is going to be important one. I want you to go through the recordings again and again. Clear? Thank you. My overall profit, like I played in 3 or 4 logins, it is 67 plus 2.3 plus 2. Around 2 guys, 2. So tomorrow for me, in case if I wanted to play, the overall profit which I made around 2 lakh, that will be my profit which I can consider. Yes, Sensex is available. Okay guys, thank you all so much. You all have a great day and a great evening. See you all tomorrow. Bye, take care. Guys, the account which I'm going to be trading, I'll be using only this account to show, because I don't want you guys to feel that like in Shiva, you're showing a trade here, but you're not showing the trade and nothing. I'm not going to be doing that. We will do all the sessions with only 1 or 2 accounts, wherein I will show all the trades to you, so that you will know that we are not hiding anything. We have just been open to all, whether it is a profit or loss or whatever that we are taking on that particular account. Okay, so that you will also be clear, right? How I'm taking it, why I'm taking it, and so on. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. No, 50K for the Bank Nifty, 125K for the Nifty, guys, in terms of the volume which I'm looking for. Bye-bye. Thank you.